It's week 2 of the National Football League.
And we've got the incomparable Travis Kelce.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Chiefs and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudman. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Well, the Chiefs offense going to make their way out, and at the helm, a now 3-time Super Bowl MVP in his 8th season in the NFL, it's Patrick Mahomes.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Mahomes again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Chiefs are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Mahomes now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. they can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
That one tipped and it's incomplete. A good hands there defensively. And it's second down. In motion comes the tight end left. And Burrow going to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. The numbers for Travis Kelce last week. Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number, and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Able to find Gray here. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. 3rd and 7 now. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up of light-colored jerseys.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. On play action, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Strong running at the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but the same.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 69 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Locates Hardman for another catch. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he comes back with one complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Inside the 10 at the 8.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag
Still
came
first
out.
Down.
Now Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Rice. So the pitch and catch good for 11, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And Brown's got it for a Kansas City touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Burrow. Caught outright by Renfro. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Butker's kick here is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And able to get this out to the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
To the air again, Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. McPherson's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started down at Hard Rock.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Burrow on play action. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Now a short one to Gesicki. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man, that's Renfro. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hunter Renfro, 42 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many...
Now Burrow loses the football.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Burrow looking to pass. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Bengals.
T. Higgins.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And his throw here is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion, the tight end Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They'll give this to Moss running right. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for this with Moss.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We're back now in KC. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line.
Now Burrow.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Burrow. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
Ball start, offense.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Burrow will throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hunter Renfrow with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
In motion, the tight end Kelsey. Now Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Mahomes going to throw.
That one caught by Rice.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
In motion, the tight end Kelsey. And again, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Locates Hardman for another catch. Here's second down and 3.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, it's Pacheco.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So Burrow and the Bengals
down by 7. Less than 90 seconds to go.
To throw, Burrow.
How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Burrow. And that's into the hands of Gesicki.
Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Now Burrow.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Here's Burrow.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for Kansas City, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,